Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I'm going to share with you my weekly favorites, but with some things thrown in there that I've been liking for the past couple weeks because, let's be honest, I have been really bad about posting my weekly favorites. I did it once like 3 weeks ago and then I haven't done it since, so I'm really sorry about that. Life has just been so busy. It was, finals, the end of the semester, tons of paperwork for my internship, and then straight after the end of the semester, like literally the last day of the semester, we flew to Disney World. So then we were there for a week and then came back, and I've been, interviewing for jobs and putting out applications and everything, so it's just been pretty crazy. So anyway, I apologize for the delay in this, but this will be my weekly favorites video. I will still do a monthly favorites. I'm actually going to be doing a lot of pre-filming today, hopefully, because I'm starting another semester on Tuesday. So anyway, let's go ahead and just get into the favorites. So first off, this is my standout. You probably will not be surprised by this if you saw my review, which I will link below. This is the BareMinerals Translucent Powder Duo. It has an amazing, amazing matte setting powder and then this beautiful subtle glow shade. I actually purchased this palette for the glow shade, and I love it for the matte setting powder. I do love the glow shade as well, but the standout for me is really the setting powder. I love it. I'm so glad that I had it, especially for Disney World. It was like 90 degrees and so humid, and I'm not used to that kind of weather, and I was so glad that I had this. It like really kept my makeup in place. It was fantastic. This glow shade is a really nice, subtle highlight. I've actually been really not wanting a subtle highlight the past few weeks, with the exception of Disney. Well, with Disney, I didn't even do any highlight because I'm just not into that for Disney, but the rest of the time I do. In the summer, I really like to glow. So I am wearing this today, but I have more on top of that. So anyway, the product I really love is a setting powder. It's just the best setting powder that I've ever tried, and I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Okay, moving on. My favorite bronzer is this Laura Geller Beach Matte Baked Hydrating Bronzer in the shade Sunrise Fair. There's actually 3 shades of this bronzer, so no matter what your skin tone, you can find one that's going to work for you. This is wonderful and cool toned. It used to be hard to find a cool tone bronzer, but I feel like it's getting easier because the last several bronzers that I have tried, I have absolutely loved. So this is such a luxurious feeling product. Oh my goodness, the color is perfect. I haven't tried contouring it with it yet, but I think that I should try that because I think it would be a good shade for contouring with such fair skin. So it feels really hydrating. It's so like velvety. And it's, look at it. It's beautiful. So I love this. Like I said, I have been loving a lot of the bronzers I've been trying lately, but this is my favorite. This is the one that I have been using nonstop since I got it, except for when I was at Disney World because I took my little NARS Laguna because that's a lot smaller and takes up less space. But this is my favorite bronzer. Okay, moving on. So this is kind of an not older, I got it this year, but a product that I haven't really reached for in a while, and I'm really loving. This is the Too Faced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in Peach Beach. I think it is a really nice shade for summertime. It's glowy and kind of bronzy, peachy. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at that. And I have it on my cheeks today. I think it's something that you can go up a little bit farther and also, almost bronze your face with it. So I really, really like this. And I got a really good deal on it too with the 21 Days of Beauty. So if you want these, I recommend waiting for 21 Days of Beauty because I think the last 3 21 Days of Beauty have had these available, but that there's no guarantee. So if you really want one of these, then get it right now during the Too Faced sale. Okay, so moving on. This is another kind of favorite that I have been really reaching for a lot, really over the past couple months. I love this. It's the BareMinerals Complexion Rescue Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream. It's a really nice consistency. I will go ahead and just show you. I'm actually wearing it all over my face today. I've been wearing it pretty much every day exclusively with just the only thing on top. See, it blends out really nicely. The only thing on top that I've been using is the BareMinerals, you know, setting powder. So I haven't even been going in with like a foundation powder or anything, which I usually do. So I've really been liking how this feels on my skin. It's just very cooling and refreshing and lightweight. I love that lightweight feel. So yes, I've been loving that. I've also been loving my Tarte Gifted mascara. I actually just opened this a couple weeks ago because I ran out of my other mascara. And I like to have a couple different kinds of mascaras open at the same time. That's what the brush looks like. I'm wearing it all over my lashes today. I think it does a really nice job of volumizing and lengthening, but without looking like too clumpy and fake. So I do really like this Gifted mascara. And then I've also been loving my Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Genius, which sadly I don't think that she makes anymore, but it is a waterproof top coat. You know, this is what it looks like. I don't want to go too much into specifically this one because, like I said, I don't think that it's in stock or sold anymore, but I know that BareMinerals has one, and I think there are several other brands, probably drugstore brands have them as well. And this just works really well for, I get a lot of bleeding on my outer corner, and I still get some bleeding using this, but there's less. And the bleeding comes more from the, and I'm not talking about like blood bleeding, I'm talking about bleeding of my makeup. The bleeding comes more from the eyeliner than from the mascara, I think. So this does help with that like bleeding and smudging. So I really like this. And probably I would imagine that any waterproof top coat would kind of do the same thing. And this is something that you can use in the pool, and it'll just make your makeup stay on in there so you don't get those raccoon eyes. I mean, of course, if you're like rubbing it in the water, then yeah, it's going to get everywhere. But as long as you're not like constantly rubbing at your eyes, this is going to help. So really recommend something like that, a waterproof top coat. And I like that so much better than like waterproof mascaras because I feel like those get dry and clumpy and I just don't like the formulas. But this you can put over, you know, any of your favorite mascaras and just kind of transform them into a waterproof without getting the clumpiness and everything. Okay, so moving on. This is also something that I got for my birthday. This was the Urban Decay eyeshadow in X. This was like my free birthday gift. If you're signed up for the Urban Decay Rewards program, you can choose any eyeshadow for your birthday for free with any purchase. And that is what the eyeshadow looks like. I've been loving this just all over the lid, either by itself or with, you know, like something from the Naked Basics palette in the crease. But just by itself is beautiful, just all over the lid. I love it. And I just use my fingers, so it's like really quick and easy to do it that way. For eyeliner, when I've had the time to do gel eyeliner, I've really been enjoying my Tarte gel eyeliner. I'm not sure exactly what the official name is, but this is in the shade Cobalt. It's a really beautiful color. It's a beautiful soft consistency, so you can actually blend it out and use it as a shadow. I haven't really done that with this one. I've done it with my other shade, which is the Mint. But this just really does last all day, and it's pretty easy to work with, so I've really been liking that gel eyeliner. And then I've also been really liking, this is another old favorite, this is my NARS Satin Lip Pencil in Rikugen. And I actually have two of these. Both were like free samples from Sephora. One was from this year and one was from the birthday gift last year. I think this is the birthday gift one because it's almost gone, but I could be wrong because I think they're both kind of getting pretty small right now. But I just love the consistency of this. Of course, like today's like the first day I haven't worn this in 2 weeks. But I just wanted to do a brighter lip today. So anyway, that is what it looks like. It's just super comfortable to wear. The lasting power is pretty good, and as it fades, it is just totally like naturally fading. So it doesn't like get in weird places or smudge all over the place or anything like that. So I just really love that lip pencil. Last thing is kind of weird, I guess. This is the OKeefes for healthy feet. If you have a problem with like super dry, cracked feet, I get this problem in the winter, I get it in the summer, I get it all year round. And for years I have been looking for like a solution to this problem. And what I found is a combination of using a higher end foot mask like the Karuna foot mask or the Roha like peach exfoliating foot mask once a week, and then doing this every day is just amazing. Like my feet are like night and day different. I don't have all of those crazy cracks. I do have to like maintain it and like keep using it, but this stuff is great. It is a really lightweight formula. I mean, I don't want to rub it into it's a foot cream, but it's really lightweight, and you know, a little bit goes a long way. It doesn't make your feet all greasy and stuff. So I think that this is really fantastic, and you can get it at the drugstore. It is, of course, cruelty-free, and you can also get it on Amazon. I think that's where I got it. It was like $6 or $7, so not too expensive either, which is really nice. So those are all of my favorites for the last couple of weeks. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.